Hi, I'm WELD KAHBA, and today I want to reveal something that could completely transform the way you age. We spend billions chasing youth, gyms, supplements, miracle diets, yet after 50, so many still face stiff joints, fading memory, and creeping weakness. But in Japan, elders are rewriting the rules of aging, living strong, sharp, and independent well past 100. Their secret? Not expensive treatments, but a handful of simple daily movements you can start right now. The art of slow walking, Sampo. Forget every ingrained notion you hold about walking as a mere exercise to burn calories or boost your heart rate. Cast aside the image of brisk strides, pounding pavements, and the isolating hum of earbuds. The Japanese elders, those living examples of enduring vitality, practice something profoundly different, a quiet, almost meditative form of movement known as Sampo. This isn't a race, it's a recalibration, a daily ritual observed every single morning by countless Japanese seniors, and it may well be the most underestimated health habit in the annals of modern medicine. When you engage in Sampo, you deliberately have your usual walking pace, banishing all sense of urgency. There's no rush, no frantic push, just a calm, measured, and profoundly deliberate rhythm. Often this gentle movement is synchronized with a specific breathing pattern, a simple yet potent synergy. Inhale deeply for 2 steps, hold that breath for another 2 steps, and then slowly, deliberately exhale for 4 steps. It sounds astonishingly simple, almost too basic to matter, yet herein lies its extraordinary magic. This powerful combination of mindful walking and intentional breathing has been scientifically demonstrated to harmonize your entire being, intricately syncing your cardiovascular and nervous systems. The ripple effects are remarkable. Enhanced brain clarity, a significant reduction in blood pressure, and a profound improvement in balance, achieved by reactivating the deep, often neglected, stabilizing muscles that naturally diminish with age. A comprehensive decade-long study conducted by Kyoto University revealed that seniors who faithfully incorporated daily Sampo into their lives exhibited a remarkable 62% less arterial stiffness and moved with the kind of effortless grace typically seen in individuals 2 decades younger. This profound benefit stems from the very act of slow walking, which compels your feet to fully and intentionally engage with the ground beneath you. Each unhurried step becomes a deliberate roll, transitioning from heel to arch to toe, awakening all 33 intricate joints within each foot. This detailed engagement sends a cascade of rich sensory signals directly to your brain, effectively retraining and rejuvenating your balance system, particularly those critical neural pathways that are most susceptible to age-related decline. This unique internal tuning of the body and mind is something you simply won't discover in any gym, nor will it leave you drenched in sweat. Yet, after just a few weeks of consistent practice, many individuals report feeling a deeper sense of grounding, a profound mental calmness, and an undeniable increase in physical stability. To begin your own Sampo journey, simply dedicate a mere 10 minutes, ideally on natural terrains like soft grass or uneven dirt paths, as these surfaces demand greater muscle engagement. While concrete works, the varied texture of natural ground offers a richer sensory experience. Remember, this isn't just walking, it's how the Japanese gently yet powerfully attune their bodies and brains each morning. You too possess the capacity to embrace this profound practice. Radio Taiso, the 3-minute morning ritual that moves a nation. Imagine a nation stirring awake, not to the cacophony of news or weather updates, but to the gentle, unmistakable melody of a soft piano playing. Precisely at 6:30 a.m. on national radio, a signal that ripples across the entirety of Japan. This isn't just a broadcast, it's an invitation, a call to movement that millions, from energetic school children to diligent office workers and revered elders, heed in perfect, harmonious sync. This collective awakening is known as Radio Taiso, a remarkable, flowing 3-minute routine comprised of just 13 gentle stretches. Conceived in 1928, it remains a timeless cornerstone of Japanese daily life. Yet, it would be a fundamental misunderstanding to categorize this as a workout. There is no strenuous sweating involved, no agonizing planks, and certainly no demanding downward dogs. Instead, it's a fluid, continuous ballet of rhythmic movements, graceful arm circles, gentle forward bends, expansive side stretches, and light knee lifts, all performed with an almost Tai Chi-like elegance and often a serene smile. The profound efficacy of this simple ritual is underscored by rigorous scientific inquiry. A comprehensive study involving over 8,000 seniors revealed that those who faithfully practiced Radio Taiso daily experienced a remarkable 40% reduction in falls and a significant 55% decrease in chronic back pain. Furthermore, these individuals maintained a full, unimpeded range of motion in their hips and shoulders, even well into their 80s. The secret to its power lies in its ability to lovingly lubricate your joints. Radio Taiso actively stimulates the production of synovial fluid, your body's own natural, miraculous joint oil. Without this vital fluid, stiffness swiftly takes hold, especially after the age of 50, transforming movement into discomfort. And here lies the true beauty. The entire routine spans a mere 3 minutes and 15 seconds. It can be performed in the cozy comfort of your pajamas, right in your kitchen, barefoot, with absolutely no need for any specialized equipment. For those seeking the deepest benefits, integrate Radio Taiso immediately upon waking. This is the precise time when your body's growth hormone levels peak and your muscles are most exquisitely responsive to gentle movement. This isn't merely stretching, it's a daily act of profound renewal, meticulously performed one breath, one simple movement at a time. Deep squat rest, reclaiming the lost human posture. Stroll through a bustling park in Tokyo, and you are likely to encounter a scene that, to a Western observer, might seem utterly astonishing. You will see elderly men and women, well into their 70s and 80s, comfortably settled into a deep, full squat. Their heels remain flat on the ground, their backs remarkably straight as they engage in relaxed conversation, lose themselves in the pages of a book, or even meticulously trim a bonsai tree. Now consider attempting such a posture yourself. For most individuals over 50 in countries like the United States, sustaining a deep squat for even 10 seconds, if it's possible at all, is an arduous, often impossible feat. This isn't merely a matter of lacking flexibility. It represents the tragic loss of a fundamental human posture, largely forgotten due to the ubiquitous presence of one simple invention: the chair. In Japan, the act of sitting on the floor or resting in a deep squat is not a conscious exercise. It is simply an integrated aspect of daily life. And it is this organic, effortless integration that imbues it with such immense power. A significant 12-year study involving over 5,000 seniors yielded compelling evidence. Those individuals capable of holding a deep squat for at least 2 minutes demonstrated a staggering 70% lower chance of requiring assisted living later in life. Their hips remained remarkably mobile, their knees retained robust strength, and their treasured independence remained resolutely intact. From a biomechanical perspective, the deep squat is a master key that unlocks the hips, guiding them through their complete natural range of motion. It powerfully strengthens the pelvic floor, a function critically important for maintaining bladder control, while simultaneously decompressing the spine, preserving ankle mobility, and ensuring that all major joints remain beautifully nourished. To gently reintroduce this profound posture into your life, begin by squatting near a sturdy wall or a reliable chair, offering yourself support. If your heels stubbornly refuse to stay grounded, simply place a small, rolled towel beneath them for added stability. Hold this position for a modest 20 to 30 seconds, a few times throughout your day, and gradually, patiently build your endurance. This is far more than just a stretch. It is your body remembering its inherent design, its original blueprint for resting, restoring, and realigning itself without ever needing to leave the ground. Once you reclaim this fundamental ability, you may find that you never wish to sit in the same restrictive way again. Single leg standing, the balance that builds the brain. In the holistic landscape of Japanese medicine, the approach to aging extends far beyond the conventional prescription of pills. Instead, a deceptively simple yet profoundly effective directive is often given. Stand on one leg for a mere minute, twice a day. This suggestion might initially sound almost whimsical, perhaps even slightly silly, but the accumulating body of scientific research paints a very different, far more compelling picture. A comprehensive 15-year study conducted by Fukuoka University, meticulously tracking 12,000 older adults, unveiled astonishing findings. Those individuals who consistently practiced single-leg standing on a daily basis experienced a dramatic 68% reduction in hip fractures and a remarkable 75% fewer fall-related hospitalizations. Beyond these crucial physical benefits, the study also revealed a higher volume of gray matter in the very regions of the brain responsible for balance and coordination, suggesting a direct link between this simple act and enhanced cognitive health. The magic of standing on one leg lies in the continuous, intricate symphony of hundreds of micro-adjustments your body performs every minute. This dynamic process actively engages your core musculature, awakens the stabilizing muscles in your ankles and hips, and even fine-tunes your inner ear's sophisticated balance system. Simultaneously, your brain, far from being a passive observer, literally lights up with activity. In fact, cutting-edge research from Mayo Clinic now suggests that your ability to balance on one leg serves as an even more powerful predictor of longevity than traditional markers like your cholesterol levels or blood pressure readings. To safely embark on this journey, begin by positioning yourself near a sturdy wall or a stable countertop, offering readily available support. Gently lift one foot just an inch or two off the ground, fixing your gaze on a stable point straight ahead, and continue to breathe normally and deeply. Start with a modest 20 to 30 seconds on each leg, gradually extending the duration as your stability improves. For those who find this surprisingly easy, elevate the challenge by closing your eyes or by standing on a folded towel to introduce an element of instability, compelling your balance system to work even harder. Japanese seniors ingeniously integrate this practice into their daily routines, often performing it while brushing their teeth, thus transforming an everyday habit into a powerful longevity ritual. As you become more proficient, introduce subtle, slow head turns or gentle arm movements to further stimulate neuroplasticity, challenging your brain to adapt and refine its real-time coordination. This isn't just balance training for the body, it's a potent brain workout, harmoniously wrapped into a single minute of mindful stillness. And if the thought of not having time crosses your mind, remember you already brush your teeth twice a day. Why not gracefully age-proof your brain while you're at it? Floor-sitting transitions, your daily longevity test. In Japan, the act of sitting on the floor is not an anomaly. It is woven into the very fabric of daily life. They gather on the floor to share meals, to savor cups of tea, and to enjoy television. This cultural norm carries a profound, often overlooked consequence. It means they naturally engage in the movement of getting up and down from the floor dozens of times throughout their day. What many in the Western world fail to realize is that this seemingly humble movement, the transition from a standing position to the floor and back again, might just be the single most telling indicator of how gracefully and robustly you are aging. A groundbreaking study from the University of Tsukuba, meticulously tracking over 10,000 older adults, yielded astounding insights. Participants who were able to fluidly lower themselves to the floor and rise back up without relying on their hands demonstrated dramatically superior lower body strength, significantly enhanced joint flexibility, impressive cognitive scores, and most shockingly, a discernibly lower mortality rate over the subsequent 6 years. Why is this seemingly simple transition so profoundly impactful? Because it is far from just a physical act. It is a complex neurological symphony. It demands exquisite coordination, unwavering core stability, acute spatial awareness, and sophisticated motor planning, all critical faculties that subtly, silently begin to decline after the age of 50. Conversely, the good news is that by consistently practicing this movement, you possess the power to actively reverse that decline. To begin, ease yourself into a kneeling position, initially utilizing a sturdy chair or a low stool for support. Then focus on practicing the ascent back to standing, using support as needed. Even a modest 2 or 3 such transitions each day can incrementally build remarkable strength over time. For added comfort and reduced joint stress, practice on a soft carpet or a dedicated yoga mat. This isn't about achieving gymnastic levels of flexibility. It's about safeguarding your precious independence. Because the day you can no longer get off the floor unassisted is often the day you begin to relinquish control over living life on your own cherished terms. Towel twist, the 2-minute movement that rewires your body. Our final movement, deceptively simple in its appearance, holds a powerful secret to enduring vitality. It looks almost too easy. You merely take a towel and twist it. Yet in Japan, this daily ritual, known as tenugui hibiki, is cited by many centenarians as their primary secret to maintaining profound strength, unwavering focus, and remarkable mobility well into their 90s and beyond. Here's how this understated powerhouse works. You grasp a standard towel at shoulder height, extending your arms gently forward. Then you begin to pull outwards on the towel, creating a subtle but continuous tension, as if you were trying to tear it apart. While maintaining this outward pull, slowly and deliberately twist your torso to one side, consciously keeping your hips facing forward. Hold this twisted position for a count of 3 seconds. Return gracefully to the center, then smoothly twist to the opposite side, all the while maintaining that consistent tension on the towel. This seemingly simple resistance is the key. The sustained tension actively engages a multitude of deep stabilizer muscles, many of which are often barely stimulated or even completely ignored during typical workout routines. Scientific brain scans have fascinatingly revealed that this specific movement activates both hemispheres of the brain simultaneously, leading to enhanced coordination, improved memory recall, and even faster reaction times. The long-term data speaks volumes. A comprehensive 20-year study involving 15,000 Japanese elders found that those who faithfully practiced the towel twist daily for just 2 minutes lived on average a remarkable 7 years longer. Their grip strength remained robust, staying above the critical independence threshold well into their 90s, and their bone density registered as being 2 decades younger than that of their peers. For optimal benefits, integrate this ritual into the bookends of your day. Perform it first thing in the morning to awaken and activate your system, and again before bed to encourage recovery, calm your nervous system, and prime your brain for restorative sleep. No gym, no loud noises, no elaborate equipment, just you, a humble towel, and 2 minutes that possess the profound potential to transform everything. A gentle path forward, safety and sustained intention. Embarking on this journey to age differently means acknowledging where you are right now. If you're currently grappling with joint pain, navigating poor balance, recovering from past injuries, or simply haven't engaged in much physical movement for years, please know that there's no need for worry or self-reproach. You are not behind. You are simply at the thoughtful beginning of a profoundly beneficial path, and that initial step, taken with intention, is what truly matters. These transformative movements are not about striving for perfection or pushing yourself to uncomfortable limits. They are about cultivating consistency and approaching each moment with mindful intention. To ensure your safety and comfort as you begin, here are a few gentle guidelines. Always practice these movements within arm's reach of a sturdy wall, a reliable countertop, or a robust chair, ready to provide immediate support if needed. For your initial explorations, prioritize the standing movements, such as the mindful sampo or the invigorating towel twist, as they generally present a lower barrier to entry. When attempting the deeper squats or the floor-sitting transitions, utilize soft cushions or supportive props until your body gradually adapts and builds confidence. And most importantly, develop a profound sensitivity to your body's signals. Pain is never an indicator of progress. It is a clear message to pause, adjust, or seek guidance. Should you have any specific concerns or pre-existing conditions, always consult with your doctor or a qualified physical therapist. Because truly aging well isn't about forcefully pushing through discomfort. It's about consistently moving intelligently and purposefully every single day. The choice to age differently. It starts today. You don't need to pack your bags and move to Japan to unlock the secrets of their extraordinary longevity. You simply need to embrace their wisdom, to move with purpose, intention, and a deep understanding of your body's natural design. What you've encountered today isn't another fleeting workout plan, nor is it merely a trendy anti-aging fad. It represents a profound return to natural human movement, the very kind of movement we have slowly, almost imperceptibly surrendered in our chair-bound, screen-filled, convenience-driven modern lifestyles. These 6 movements, when integrated thoughtfully, demand less than 15 minutes of your day. They require no sweat, no monumental feats of willpower, and certainly no expensive gym equipment or costly supplements. What they do demand is a powerful, paradigm-shifting change in mindset, moving away from the futile fight against age and towards a harmonious, intelligent flow with it. And here lies the most poignant, most liberating secret of all. The Japanese elders aren't embracing these practices out of a desperate desire to live forever. They do them because they cherish the profound desire to live well, to maintain their clear minds, their strong bodies, and their cherished independence for as long as life graciously allows. You possess the power to start today with just one movement, dedicating just 1 minute, making one conscious choice. That single, unassuming decision could create a profound ripple effect, blossoming into years of enhanced balance, sharper brain health, and an abundance of revitalizing vitality. Now, I genuinely wish to hear from you. Which of these movements resonated most deeply within you? Have you ever experimented with any of them before, or are you now feeling inspired to embark on this journey? Share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. I dedicate myself to reading every single one and responding whenever possible, because aging is not merely something we passively endure. It is an active, mindful journey we shape.